for the Red Sox is Clay Buchholz. He is 1-2 in 5 starts, 5.33 earned run average, 327 opponent batting average. And of course, last time out pitching at New York against the Yankees, ended up taking the loss. A 6-inning effort, gave up only 2 runs and walked 5 in that game. He struck out 3. He pitched reasonably well. A 6-inning effort, giving up 2 runs. This is down to first. Casey Kochman's got it for the first out. Towards the shortstop, Nick Green. And Polanco is quickly out, number 2 of the inning. Swing and a miss. Nice start for Buchholz. So 1-2-3 first. On the mound today, a tough task for the Red Sox. Justin Verlander on the mound for the Tigers. Verlander leading the American League in strikeouts by a whole bunch. This one back to the mound. Verlander to first base for the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. To right field, and this is in for a hit. Jumps up into the seats. Ground rule double for Josh Reddick, who continues to be aggressive and continues to have good results in the process. To left, opposite field base hit. Reddick will be stopped at third as Thomas gets it back in quickly. But it's first and third now with 1 out in the Boston first inning.
Well, that's a good piece of hit.
Swing and a miss. Now they got Martinez in no man's land, and he wanted to double check to tag Bay. So taking second and all that is Martinez, as Laird kind of hesitated and it costs him.
I think he's saying that.
Swing and a miss. Ortiz strikes out Verlander out of the jam.
Scoring runs in their ballpark.
Cabrera with a wave, and he strikes out. Second strikeout for Buchholz. There's 1 away.
Everything he's got, which I think is kind of silly. Look at that.
Swing and a miss. This is on the ground up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field. Maglio Ordonez reaching at first base. First base runner for the Tigers. It's a defensive replacement in left field. It's a ground ball this time to Woodward at second base. And gone to the Tigers in the second for an inning and a half. No score from the Fens. Again soon, but again, she's got a new heart, and he just wanted to send her his best. There is strike 3 for Mike Lowell, and that's 3 strikeouts now for Verlander. 1 out here in the second. 1 down for Casey Kochman, who down the first baseline quickly to Cabrera, needs help. Verlander's there. And it's 3-1 on the put out of Casey Kochman. I mean, 3 is enough.
I know, but I gave up over 300 bombs. So 3 is not so bad that I can go prance around the gym.
Rayburn on the run on the bunt bid, and he just gets Green. Nice play. Gerald Laird pops it up into short right field. Reddick coming in, and he makes the catch for the first out. Gerald Laird is retired.
Point. Don't want to jinx him, but he's throwing the ball so well. Has everything working today.
Down the line and right, well placed Woodward and Reddick, and the first baseman Kochman. What a play! Terry Francona was just talking about Kochman today before the game. Been there, done that again. There's ball 4. Granderson's down to first base. A 2-out walk. The first base on ball served up by Clay Buchholz. Buchholz trying to get him again. There goes Granderson, and a fly ball to right. Reddick was shallow. He's got to go back, and he makes the catch. Inside, and that one hits Woodward. Kind of grazed him on the way by. Easy for me to say.
Comerica Park helps a lot. See right there.
Just a little. Ellsbury gets into this a lot out towards deep center. Back goes Granderson, and he makes the catch shy of the track for the first out of the inning. This is to first. What a play by Cabrera from his backside to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. What a play to begin that by Miguel Cabrera at first base. On the ground and into right center field, out of the reach of Polanco. Heading for third is Reddick. He'll get there. And Victor Martinez, he is 2 for 2. One's batting in, coming into today, but this time strikes out. On the ground softly to Woodward at second base. There's 1 away here in the 4th. This is pitch number 50 for Clay Buchholz of the day. And it's a line drive to right that will not be caught by Reddick. Kicks off and behind him as Cabrera heads for second. The throw's not going to be in time. That was a tough one. A little indecision out there as to whether to play it on a hop or not. He decided to try to catch it. On the ground to first base. Kochman will take it himself for out number 2 as Cabrera takes third with 2 down. On the ground down the third baseline. Lowell's long throw off balance. 1 hop to first, not in time, and a run scores. About as deep as you can be at third. Off balance throw from foul ground is where it originates for Lowell. This one is in the air to right. Reddick back and over. To make the catch, it ends the inning, but the Tigers strike first. They lead it 1-0. Swing and a miss. Gets that by Ortiz at 98.
Had a lot to do with the Union when he was playing. Makes sense.
Fly ball to shallow left center. Wynn knocking it back, and Thomas runs it down for the second out of the inning.
I think in the American League this hard.
Here's a pop-up left side. Everett is stationed underneath it, and it's a 1-2-3-4 for Verlander. A 1-0 Tigers lead. Straight games, 11 in the last 13. To third, Mike Lowell. And there's one away here in the 5th. He ended up tripling in the All-Star game and scoring the winning run. 1 hopper to first, down to 1 knee for Kochman, and 2 down in the inning.
But you have to let him play so you can win this year.
Up the middle, diving is Woodward from his knees. The throw off the mark. Kochman will apply the tag for the out. Wow. That one buckled. 1 down for Woodward, who gets hit again the second time. This one's a breaking ball. First one grazed his shirt on the way to center field. Grandison back a step or 2 to haul it in for out number 2, and Woodward back to the bag at first, 2 down. Pitch number 70 for Verlander is a fly ball to center field. Grandison settling underneath, and he puts away out number 3 to end the inning.
It's up here is.
Are you saying it's tougher up here?
I'm just thinking about you, trying to be nice, knowing how appreciate what you do.
I appreciate that so much. Well, at the end of the bat, a lot of spin on it, but Woodward gets to it and throws out Cabrera for the second out of the inning. 5 straight ground balls.
Put Eck on it. Hey, Eck, there he is.
At least you forgot who you were.
Exactly.
To deep right field, back goes Reddick to make the catch, kind of basket style. Martinez to left. Thomas on the liner makes the catch on the backhand for the first out of the inning. Let's check back in with Heidi.
Well, Don, you and Eck were talking about
3-2. His outside ball falls. Ortiz gets jammed and pops it up left side of the Tigers infield. Adam Everett, the shortstop, for out number 2. To right field, in comes Ordonez to make the catch for Detroit in this inning. And a ground ball and 2 hops to Mike Lowell at third base for the first out of the 7th. High drive to left. Back goes Bay looking up, and that ball is gone to the back of the monster seats and out of the yard for Ryan Rayburn, his 7th home run. And a solo shot puts the Tigers on top 2-0.
Makes you not want to say anything. As soon as I say something, somebody goes bridge, but
here's a high fly ball to left field, sending Jason Bay back to the warning track. This one will stay in the yard, and it's out number 2.
Okajima, everybody getting loose out there.
It's up the middle, and it'll find its way into center field. A 2-out single for Adam Everett, number 9. Now behind Granderson, who takes ball 4, and down to first base he goes. Line to third. Lowell makes the grab that ends the inning. The Tigers to the mound. 96 pitches through the first 6 innings. Casey Kochman leads off the 7th and pops it up. The second baseman, Polanco, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Popped up, foul ground. Cabrera from first base makes the catch for out number 2 of the inning. the 7th inning. Chris Woodward, the batter. To right field. Thomas towards the line to make the catch. In fair. That'll be a good matchup. They are both 9 and 7. Here's a fly ball to left. Jason Bay to his left to make the catch for out number 1 of the 8th.
They just dot that thing out there.
This one by the mound up the middle. Green ranging and throwing out Cabrera for the 2nd out of the 8th. Ball 4. He walks in. There goes the runner at first. Here's a fly ball to center off the bat of Inge. Ellsbury makes the catch. Ellsbury to right center field, and this will get in. Over is Granderson. Ellsbury heads to second. He'll get there standing. Leadoff double to begin the bottom of the 8th. This inning. And he strikes out Reddick, climbs the ladder, 98. Reddick, 1 out, 1 on. The 1-1 is popped up, foul ground. Brandon Inge into foul ground. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. That's big, and there's 2 down.
Boy, he doubled up inside with it.
Strikes out Bay. Wow. Provided the offense in this game. It's 2-0 Tigers. And he strikes out this time.
Mark.
Strike 3 call. And now ahead of Everett. And he puts him away. Ortiz goes around and strikes out for the 1st out of the 9th. Could not hold games. On the ground to third base, Brandon Inge on the run and in time for out number 2. 2 down in the 9th. If Kochman gets on, I would imagine you would see Pedroia come out of that dugout. But he may not. Here's a ground ball to first base. Cabrera flips to first for the out, and the Tigers salvage the last game of this 4-game series. So Verlander with the win, and he shut down the Red Sox in a big way today.